Hello, welcome to See Unique Styles. My name is Carla, and today I'm going to be giving you a hair tutorial. I'm going to be dyeing my hair with this product here, Henna. This is this is a conditioner. But before I go ahead and get started, I want you to hit the notification bell, like, comment down below, and tell me what kind of hair tutorials that you would like to see. And also on this channel you will actually see hair tutorials, beauty, fashion, and all sorts of stuff. Okay, so like I said, today I'm going to be dyeing my hair. This is like a conditioner, and so once again I'm going to show you what it is. And this is deep red, and basically this product here doesn't have any preservatives. It's PPD free, cruelty free, chemical free, metallic salt free, peroxide free, and ammonia free. And so basically what this is, like I said, it comes in this little package here. And the mixture, I have the mixture mixed already. I did mix it a little watery, but we're going to see how that works out. This can get a little messy, so I will advise for you to wear some clothes that you really don't too much particularly care about, something that you can kind of, you know, that you may lounge around in the house with, or whatever, because it get messy. But I do believe that it does wash out, because a lot of the stuff that I have worn before with this pretty much washed out. So pretty much just washed it separate, like with the towel. So you want to use a towel that you really don't use to bathe with, of course. So a little about this product here is, like I said, it is a conditioner. It's like a color conditioner. This is something like back in the days that people used. I wasn't familiar with it, but one of my beauticians, one of my friends, she is a beautician and she does hair, and so she suggested to me not to put color in my hair. So, you know, especially, you know, I'm getting older, you know, and getting up in there in age, so there's different other, you know, alternatives that we can use instead of, like, you know, dyeing and bleaching our hair. So this is something I came up with. Yeah, this is something that I will recommend. But before I get started, I'm not a beautician, I'm not a cosmetologist or anything like that, but this is just something I use. And yeah, so I gave you some information about it and what else I can give. So pretty much you do have to let this sit overnight for like 24 hours. I'm trying to look and see where I can see some information. I've done this, and so I just kind of do it offhand. So you pour it into a mixer bowl, and you can actually you know, just add warm water to it, or either coffee. So they have the instructions in here, right here, that you can actually use for the instructions on how to use it. So let me see. And then yeah, so that's how you use it. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with it. Like I said, I already mixed mine for overnight. I did make it watery, I'm sorry, but I still wanted to demonstrate to you guys. It's might gonna get a little sloppy because too much water. As well, I'm trying to see if I want to use a perm. This is my hair, and you can see that I do have new growth. My hair is not naturally black. My hair is naturally kind of between a 30 and a 27. It depends what type of weather it is. I think more in the winter and fall it kind of gets real blonde, but of course I've had it covered up, so it's not like real blonde. Like maybe it's the summertime, I guess. I'm not for sure, but it does get lighter and darker. But this is the darkest it gets here. And so like I said, it's not naturally black. And you do see my gray. So this is previous color that I have had on my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking this down. Oh, I made it so watery. That's why it's always good to have like an extra pack around. But one thing about this color is, this color conditioner, because that's what it is. It's a coloring conditioner. You don't really have to go back in. I think I would say I probably do it every 3 months or so or whatever. Kind of like perms you kind of do like for like a touch up or whatever, a month and a half. So I would say this can last you at least about 3 months, you know. So it just really depends how fast your hair grows. My hair doesn't grow like super fast, so, and probably because probably need to take care of it a little more better. But that's what we're gonna be doing here on this channel, is I'm gonna be taking care of my hair. And so you're gonna see the things that I do to help the growth and cutting and styling and all other sorts of stuff that I may do to it. A little about me. I guess I would do a little story time. I actually been doing hair since the age of probably 8, like the second grade. Yeah, second grade I would say, because I'm very tender-headed, and I don't like people in my head because I'm tender-headed. But of course I will go to the shop or whatever I have to do. Yeah, I will go to the shop to get my hair did, but for the most part I do it myself. I'm always spearhead doing something, but I am all natural too at the same time. I don't put perms or anything else in my hair anymore. I used to, but I don't do that anymore. Like I said, I'm a little older, I'm 50 now, so try to stay away from all that extra stuff. So yeah, like I said, I really made this one. Oh gosh, I don't know how sloppy this is going to be. So I think the best thing for me to do is use the perm brush, use one of those brushes. So, and then like I said, I have this little cake here that I'm gonna put the towel around me first, and then add the cape, and I'm gonna put the cape backwards. Okay, so I am back. Got my cap. So I was just looking at the instructions here, and it says to allow the blend to rest 8 to 10 hours, and I did mine overnight. I think this is around the time I mixed mine yesterday, and just let it sit overnight. And in order to have the best results, you know, you do want to section your hair out into 4 sections like I did. And of course you wear gloves. And so I have my caps, what I'm going to use, and I'm going to have to let this sit on for 3 hours. So once everything is applied. So yeah. So okay, so I did grab some brushes because yeah, I made this watery, so I'm gonna have to use this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use this because it is watery. So the first thing I'm going to do is put some water in my hair. And I grabbed 3 because just in case I drop one or something like that. So I'm just going to wet my hair. This product just goes on a little more easier, you know, when your hair is wet. A little. I wet it. It doesn't say that, but I find, since I have done it, to let, you know, to wet your hair a little. I forgot one other thing. Okay, back again. So, yeah, so, ooh, this is, so I do have a mirror. Like I said, I made this watery. Probably best to so I'm going to well, it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Sorry for being all over the place. I was trying to see how I wanted to do this. I don't think I'm going to use this brush all the way through. I'm just going to demonstrate to you like what I do maybe for a section of it, and then come back when it's all done. So I made it watery. So yeah. Or let me see. Yeah, this is what I normally do. I just put it in my hand. I just pretty much how we do a perm. You want to make sure you get the roots, because that's where you have the undergrowth. So, like I said, it's, I'm pretty sure I could have made it a little thicker, but I didn't. Like I said, it's going to get messy. So that's how you do it. Already getting messy. So yeah, just like that. And then after I put it all over my hair, that's when I would apply it to my ends and all that. But right now I'm just trying to get it into my roots. Okay. Guess I could just add a little to it, but yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna twist this up and then add my clip and then move on to the next section. And definitely you want to have some napkins by you, so that way you know you can wipe as you go. Yeah. Okay, so this is the next section that I'm going to do. I know I had my napkins. Anyway, I do have a towel. So this is the next section. I'm going to spray some water. Just, you know, just a little to kind of coat it so you could brush it through. Because you never really want to brush your hair that's totally dry. You want to do something, whether some oil or some water, some hair lotion, leave-in conditioner. And if it's straightened, yeah, you want to definitely put some oil or something in it. So yeah. So this is this. I think one side of my hair is longer than the other side. It's the way I had it cut. So let's see. Make sure I get this on my hair evenly. I'm gonna get the roots, and I have enough in here where I can actually go back over it if I want to. So yeah. Okay, so I think I'm just going to show this section right here, and then the back I will just be back to show you the results. And the product is like a powder. Did you add water to it? Or it said something about coffee. So, but I never done that. I just add water to it. So, see, just trying to make sure I get my roots. This is on your hair. Okay, so I'm back and I have all of it in my hair, and this is what it is looking like. Yeah, so this is my hair in the back. So it just looks the same, and like I said, it's like a paste, really. It's a powder, like a paste. So yeah, I would recommend to be careful with the water, like how much water you put in it, because I did do a lot of water. Oh, so okay, so I'm gonna put my cap on, and I'm gonna let this sit for, I think I'm gonna take my hair and pin it up into a ponytail, because that way, so when I put the cap on, I know it's gonna fall, but so I can clean around my neck and everything. So do it twice. And so yeah, so just gonna make sure all the edges and everything is done. Oof, I say it's messy, 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 messy. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe a little of this off my forehead, and I can get around before I put it on. Yeah, so okay, so like I said, this is what it's looking like, and I think I'm gonna put on 2 caps to kind of make sure I put everything. Just gonna double wrap it. I'm gonna wrap it like this first, and then just put the other cap on. Yeah, do it like this, and then I thought I had enough cap. Okay, yes I did. Uh-oh, sorry. I'm gonna take this cap as well. I'm excited. I like doing my hair actually. So yeah, and so just like that. And let me look at the time. Let me wipe this off before I touch my phone. And the time is 4:30, 4:29. Mine is say 4:30, and it says leave this on. Okay, so leave this on. Let the henna sit in your hair for 3 hours. 3 hours. So that's 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. So 7:30, I would come back after it's all taken care of and out of my hair, so you can see the brightness of it. Okay, see you soon. Okay, so I'm back, and this is the results of my hair. So just like any other dye, it does bleed, but over time it's going to fade from around the edges. So yeah, so this is the color, and this is like a burgundy, and like I said, I use deep red. This is a deep red. So and so yeah. So also I forgot to mention was that let me turn the camera, that you have to wash your hair before you put this on. So your hair has to be clean. So only thing I did, because I washed my hair before I applied this today, I just rinsed it, and then you can add conditioner afterwards. You don't wash it. And so what I just added was some silicone mix. I added this right here, and this is like a hair treatment, like a moisturizer to kind of, you know, keep it soft. So anyway, like I said, once again, take a good look at it. It's definitely dyed well, and I didn't leave it on for the amount of hours it said to leave it on. I believe it was 3 hours. I took it out. I put it on at 4:30 and took it out at 6:30. So I kept it on for 2 hours instead of 3 hours. And that's only because I really had to just do my roots. My whole hair was already done, so I wouldn't recommend you do that. And if you first apply it on, definitely make sure you follow the instructions. But because I only had to do my roots, I just only left it on for 2 hours. Okay. Thank you for watching, and once again, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to my channel for any other updates or any more hair tutorials that I may have. Bye.